welcome back to another one of these videos where we're talking about the Bass Hive Awards. Obviously they're coming up very soon as it's the end of the year. Last time we spoke about the best bass artist of the year. We all put forward 3 names that we want to add to the shortlist. And now we're going to do the same but with a category of best garage artist of the year. We haven't included Sammy Verji in this list because he was the winner last year, and obviously he's going to be in the conversation for this year. So we thought we'd put forward 9 new names, 3 from each of us. And this time I'm going to start with Spence. Who's your first pick for best garage artist of the year?
Right, if we're talking garage, we've got to go for HIGGO, because obviously he is a very towards the garage styled producer. He's released a lot of sort of vibey tracks that you wouldn't expect from him recently, and well, not recently, but for quite a while.
He's an amazing producer,
and he's always on top with his garage.
He's got better and better as well. I think this year he's really peaked. I don't think he's peaked. I think he'll get better and better, but this year he's really come into his own.
Sort of just he's always on top.
I think there's been that transition from just making the sort of build drop structure to making actual songs, and working with vocalists as well has helped a lot for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to take the next one. For my first pick of best garage artist of the year, I'm going OPPIDAN. I think OPPIDAN's just amazing. She's got that unique sounds. You know the OPPIDAN track from when you hear it. And obviously her moves on to night bass, doing her EP Morning Miggy, things like that. And she's been absolutely smashing it with bookings, playing all over the place. I believe she's based in Bristol, and seen her playing there quite a bit.
Yeah, she is, yeah.
Along with some other stuff. So I think she's got to be in the conversation, and flying the flag for female producers in the garage scene as well deserves a massive props.
100%.
So Gav, pick one. We've got some big names in already. Have you got anything you think can top that?
Yeah, I think this is the artist of the year. I know it's a conversation, but MPH is, if you think about where he was at the start of this year to where he is at the end of this year, he's gone from where he was great at the start of the year, but now he's a monster. He's on every lineup. We were doing, throughout lockdown this year, we were doing Garage Share podcasts, and we do the best tunes of each month, but he was in every month. I think we stopped doing them in July or August. He was in every he had a tune of the month, every single month. We stopped doing it, but I'm sure if he would have had it he's still releasing now, constantly. We've just done a collab with Verji. It's just from, I think if you're looking at artists of the year, you've got to look at where they were at the start of the year to where they were at the end, and who's progressed and who's become the better artist. And I don't think anyone has progressed as much or become a better artist as much as him.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to argue with that one.
There's some great artists in the list and some people have done a great thing, but I think, he is, I'm sure other people will be in the conversation, but for me, he's the one.
Yeah, and fellow Canterbury boy as well, so even more respect for that. Spence, number 2, who have you got to follow up MPH?
I've chosen Royalty for my second garage selection. I just think he's an incredible producer with one of my favourite release from him is Tabloids. It's probably one of my favourite garage tracks.
Yeah, that's different from MPH, where MPH was sort of on the rise throughout the year, whereas Royalty is a big name anyway, and he's come back.
Yeah, he did a run of releases each week, and his promo videos were incredible, and I think it should be an honourable mention for how good his promotion was. He should win some sort of award. They were fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you chat him out just because of Southampton as well.
And he's from Southampton, yeah, which is the home of garage. I don't know what's funny about that.
So pick 2 for me for best garage artist of the year is Drinks on Me. Another one who has just blown up, I think, this year. The Monster Cat EP is a huge thing, not just for him personally, but I think for the garage scene as well.
Yeah, I think he's, again, in that being where he were at the start of the year to where he were at the end of the year, he's had a great year. Again, he's got to be in the discussion. He's got his own style as well. He doesn't sound like anyone else. He did that track, I forget the name, it did the video with it in the middle of the year. It was, I can't remember, but the video was amazing. I smashed it this year.
Yeah, he's really stepped up. I always enjoy seeing artists like come out of their shell and actually show their face more. And he's been doing some hosting bits for Night Bass, and his promo videos like Royalties, they're really good, quite funny. The promo for Stop Drinking was great. How he got all the other artists involved, and then he's got the tunes to back it up as well.
I think garage is probably the best genre for promo videos. I think across the board, Kiwis are good, aren't they? Conductors are good.
Yeah.
I'd say FooRs are good. Royalties are good. Drinks, I think good work, garage. Good promo videos. Keep it up.
Well, let's move on to your third. Is it your third or your second? Where are we? Your second pick for best garage artist of the year.
Selector. He released the album at the start of the year. We know Speak London's one of the best garage records of the year. The album was amazing. He's just released the remixes. He's released on Night Bass. He's released on New Volve. Collabed with Drinks on Me. Collaborated with everyone. He's got loads of music coming. Done some good bookings. And again, we look at where we were at the start of the year to the end of the year. I think he's been a great garage producer for years, but now I think he's established himself as one of the biggest and best garage producers at the moment.
I think that's the thing, is that obviously you've worked with Selector a lot throughout the years. We've covered Selector a lot on Bass Hive. I feel like this year he's finally getting like the recognition he deserves from the wider garage scene and the audience of the garage scene as well.
100%, yeah. And I think next year, I think it'll be bigger. I think he'll keep this is just the beginning, like. But yeah, I think again, there's not many people who've released as many tracks as him. Obviously, MPH has done singles, but he done an album. Now he's just doing a constant run. He's done remixes, things. It's been constant output from him all year, and yeah, he's definitely in the conversation. Yeah,
and he'll definitely make our shortlist as well. So moving on to your third and final pick, Spence. Who have you got for us and why?
I've gone for Hans Glader because he is a very unique producer. I feel like his style is different from a lot of other garage producers, and it has, I was going to point out, I like the artwork that he has on most of his tracks. Yeah,
he does his own videos as well, doesn't he? His own artwork. And his record with Q and Shola Amma is one of the best garage records of the year.
Yeah. Thief in the Night. And him, like I said with OPPIDAN, I think he's one of the ones as well that as soon as you could hear the first 4 bars of a Hans Glader song and you'd know it's him, straight away. Exactly. So I think that's a solid pick. And obviously representing the UK garage scene abroad as well, in the US, and doing it in such a good way as well, deserves to be credited for that. So my third and final pick, I know you'll like this one, Gav, is TUFF Culture.
It's a good pick. I would have picked him if you hadn't done.
It's an artist that you introduced me to, and ever since, everything from, again, that distinct sound, his work rate and output of tracks, he's just one of the best in the garage scene, in my opinion. And he's had a whole load of single EP releases on your label Garage Shared, as well as New Volve, and some other bits as well. He's got to be up there.
100%. Like I could sing his praises forever. Like he's unique. No one sounds like him. He puts his music out in how he wants to put it out, with Elements EPs, Roots EP. They come from different things. Like he makes batches of tracks and then never comes back to them and stuff. Like, it's just a unique producer who is one of has been one of the leading lights in this scene for a long, long time. And it's weird because I wouldn't say he's underrated, because I think everyone knows he's the best, but he should be way, way bigger than what he is. Like, his music's like untouchable. And it's getting better. He's just released his remix of Selector and Lee Walker, which come out today as we're filming this. It's mental. It's mentally good. He's got a single coming out in a minute, mentally good. He's just done the Deja remix, mentally, like, it's scary how good he is.
Yeah, and consistent as well.
Really consistent, never fails.
So TUFF Cultures makes the list. So the final name being added to the shortlist. Gav, obviously you're the garage expert out of the three of us, so I'm expecting a big last pick. Who have you got?
Jemmy. And again, it's the thing from where you were at the start of the year to where you were at the end of the year. And like, it's unique. Most of these people that we're talking about here are all unique. They all got their own unique sound. OPPIDAN drinks on me, Hans Glader, Royalty. They all just even select all of them. Every single one of them is distinct. No one. Actually, every single one of the 9 people on this list don't sound like the other, which shows how good the garage scene's come. And he's got his own style, and he's started doing shows. He has a great following for shows. He's great on social media. He's just a great artist, and his releases this year have been excellent. And again, just someone who's got better and better and better.
Yeah, he did his I believe it was part 2 of his Jemmy and Friends, or whatever it was called, takeover in London as well. And from what I hear, that went down really well. So being able to put on an event like that in London, draw a crowd, just pays testimony to how good he is.
Yeah, man, he's only going to get better for him.
Yeah, well, that's our 9 names who are going to be making the shortlist. Obviously, Virgie's in that conversation again, but he won last year, so all of these lot are coming for his crown. Let us know who we've missed and who we need to add to the shortlist in the comments below, or wherever you see this video. And don't forget to vote when voting opens very soon. Keep an eye on our pages at Bass Hive UK for more information.